That's a foot. You're a little early. Temp is crashing. Come on, Mama. Oh no. Things can only get better, correct? Good morning, you guys. It's Sunday and it's sunny. It was -10 when we woke up, but it's a little warmer now. It's a balmy -7, but I think spring is coming, which is just in time for these babies that are due here in 8 days. However, yesterday, as you guys witnessed, we do have our first victim of what appears to be preg tox. Just gonna run in here this morning, put her in her own pen, treat her, and I'm also gonna induce her. Like I said, we're about 8 days for them to start lambing, so if the babies are alive, awesome. But I just find the first day you see mom down, just induce her, because it's not gonna get any better. I'm gonna look at that ewe lamb again. I've treated her for 5 days, and yesterday she was still really straining. And I don't like it. I don't like seeing that. I don't like feeling like they might be in pain. I'm just gonna have to really look and make a judgment call on her, but I think it might be time to put her out of her misery. It's not the greatest way to start a Sunday morning, but the day is gonna get better. I have a baby shower to go to this afternoon. My oldest niece had her first baby last month, and I'm so excited to meet him. He looks like a little dolly. And Jess is home, so I think we will go together, and then tonight is book club. The day will turn around. We just have a few little issues we gotta get through this morning, which is just seems to be life. Someone's making a lot of noise in here. Hello? I forgot to mention that our visitors from Australia left early this morning. Such a pleasure to meet them both, Liam and Tara. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and then the realization that they are almost the exact same ages as our kids, and I am old enough to be her mom. So there's that. Okay, ladies. Good news is she is standing up and eating, so I'm glad I kind of moved her into her own pen. Sometimes when you move a ewe into their own pen, then they're centered out and they don't like it. They like to be with their family, so I often hesitate and I wait till the very end to put them in here, just because I don't want them to think they're by themselves. Yesterday I gave her glycol, calcium borogluconate, the stuff, sub-Q, along her back in a few places. And I also gave her a shot of painkiller so she'd continue to try to eat and drink. What I'm going to do this morning is also induce her. So I do have some dexamethasone that I'm using. So if I give her this shot today, she doesn't look like she's all that close to wanting to lamb like on her own naturally. So this will take probably a good 48, 50-ish hours. And at 50 hours, if she's not progressing at all, I might give her another shot of Dex and just get this progressing. We could have lambs as early as, today is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, in that range. And that would only make them, by calendar, only a few days premature. Now, she might be like mid-cycle, so that might be a falsity. They might be very premature. So if they don't come out alive, I'm just warning you now, pre-warning, they very well might be stillborn if they're not quite fully developed. Or they might be a lot of work. This is why I hate preg tox, because it's a lot of work with mom to keep her going. And then if the babies do come out, it's a lot of work keeping them alive. But we've done it before. I'm just going by experience, and unfortunately I hate the fact that I have this experience. And last lambing I was so happy because I didn't have any preg tox. And you get a little, you get more confident as you get closer to lambing. You haven't had one go down. So when I saw her down yesterday and Tara was right beside me, I was so upset. But I couldn't show her and I couldn't tell her, but I was like, I hate this because I'm doing all the things that I'm supposed to do. They're not, this ewe is not an old ewe. I'm just frustrated. Now she's up and eating, so we've caught her in good time, which is a relief, but I'm still frustrated. I'm sorry, I know you don't like it. Go down the wrong tube, honey, I'm sorry. Someone is bellowing back there, acting like they're in labor, but they're not, I don't think. So this treatment is gonna have to be done twice a day until we get her on the path to recovery. You two, please. Oh yeah, that's her. She's stinky. Treated. Water. All right, well this is the ewe lamb pen. And of course they're eating, like even the ewe in question was eating. But I'm pretty sure I heard her straining. You can hear them. They're like, they sound like they're contracting. They're like a cow. I'm gonna go look. I mean, she doesn't look good, but she's not, like, she's bright. I do not mind putting a ewe down when she looks like she's in pain or struggling, like when they're down and ears drooped and looking like they look like they're begging you to put them out of their misery. I have no problem. I do have problems, but I don't mean I never like it, but I feel a lot better about it. But when they're looking at you and their ears are perked and they're like ready to run away, I have issues with grabbing the captive bolt. And she's eating again. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. One more day? Maybe one more day. I need to think about it. Okay. Well, this is weird. That ewe that was making all that noise, I'm like, you're not even close to lambing. She's laying down and pushing right now. So does that mean she's aborting? Is she miscarrying? We have had lambs 8 days early before. This is not like a new thing, but she just didn't look ready. I'm hoping this lambing isn't starting out like last year's March lambing because it was a disaster. This is a different group, so it shouldn't be. I love this group. This group was a joy to lamb out last June, I think. I'd have to look back. Oh, you do have an udder. That's a foot. It's a foot. Sort of looks like a foot. Oh, Lord. I don't know. Not more good. If I jump in there, you're gonna run away. I might. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna move her into a pen. We're gonna have a neighbor. Oh, that's a back leg. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Weird, but okay. Like honestly. It's just gonna be one of those days. Will she push this out? She might push it out. Her baby just dropped out, by the way. And it was not alive. Marilla, this is yours. It's not alive, I'm sorry. Then I'm gonna check her for another one. Wash my hands. Oh. Right here. Head. Oh, now this one's deformed. That one's got a little more deformed head. She's got another one, I think. Yeah, what am I doing? Here's a plan. It's really nice if one was alive. Anything? It's alive, Mommy! Yeah! Yeah! This one's alive. Good. Hi, baby. You're a little early. You're a little early, but we'll take ya. You go with us. Hi, baby. Here, get some more tea. Come on. Little boy. Very little boy. Oh. Okay, Mom's got the milk. I'm going to set up a little pen for them. Good job, Mom. Alright, I'm going to dip this baby's navel, and I'm also going to take his temp to decide if I try to bottle feed or tube feed, because he's very weak. Yeah, you remember you had a baby? What a girl. Don't step on him. We're going to feed him, we got to feed him right away because he's like 36 and a half. But if he doesn't drink, it's because he's not at 37. So that baby is not even 10 minutes old and it's already cold. And it's not cold in here today. Some people think I'm crazy, but I think there's something metabolically going on when they come out and they crash that quick. I'm going to get a bottle, see if it'll drink. If it doesn't drink, I'm going to tube it real quick. Because I kind of want to keep him with Mom. If I don't have to warm him up, that would be ideal. I'm just going to take her milk. See if that'll work. Alright. Hi, sweet pea. Can you see if you drink? I have my doubts. I have my doubts. Cold now. Mama, can you see? A wee little bit of a sucking effect. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, not really. I don't know if you need warmed up. I'm going to tube your baby and put a little coat on him. There you go, Bucky. You won't get up yet. Jeez, Mom. Alright, I made the decision to put him in a warm box. We are crashing. Temp is crashing. So hopefully 36 and a half was okay to give like 50 mils to. I never ever do that. I always wait to 37, but I was like, oh, it's so close. Maybe we can just give it a little perk of energy and it'll get warmed up. But it just kept shivering. So we got him on a heating pad and wrapped in blankets. And Mom is going crazy out there. But we have to get him warmed up. She'll probably take him back because he's the only one. So there's not a lot of confusion. And she's a mature ewe, so hopefully it's just discouraging. Like, this is the first one. Things can only get better, correct? Say it with me. Things will only get better. Alright, I ran into the house quick and got ready. Problem is, our little one's still not very chirpy. Which usually isn't a good sign, but he's nice and warm and he's not shivering. Hi! Let's see what we got here, bud. Hi! Hi! You're just so warm. Here, let's put you on your lap here. Hi! Oh, you're a little perky with Kinsey. Okay, let's see here. We are over 37. Okay, we're good now. You guys can babysit him while I get a bottle ready. Say hello to your friends. Oh, don't fall. Let's see if this works. Nice warm mouth. Beauty. Bottle's better than the tube. All right, if you stand, can you stand actually? Because I don't want you to go back with Mom until you can stand. Can you stand? Not quite yet. So we're gonna keep you out. I'm gonna turn off your heating pad. I don't think you need it now. We're getting there. Aww, little buddy.
Nice the fingers for me.
He's such a little man.
Party, rock on.
We are back from our baby shower. Oh my goodness. I have the cutest great nephew in the world. And look who's starting to talk. Hi. How are you? Are you hungry? Are ya? You're so cute. Are you standing? Look at you go. Good boy. Good boy. Wagging your tail. Oh, attaboy. We'll get you fed. Hey, get you fed. Give you to Mom. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Well done. Look at you guys. 150 with the bottle. Good boy. Good boy. Want to go back to your mom? I think she wants you. Yeah, she does. Okay, let's go back with Mom. Hi. Want your baby? Look what I found. Look what I found. Here. There's your baby. What do you think? I just fed him, so he won't be too interested yet. No, I'm sorry. Soon. Piper, I am going to treat her again and get that done for the day. You're so cute. You're so cute. Mama, you're gonna have one of those. You're gonna have one of those. Sorry, Mommy. He's got a full belly, so he's looking pretty chill. I'm gonna try to get you up so you can have some food and some water. There you go. Good? Some more straw in here. Have you been drinking? Can I feel your mouth? Oh, it's nice and warm. What do we got? We got 100, almost 150. I might just feed you, and then you can work at her all night. Can I just be your nightcap? Good boy. There, I'd say that's almost 100. That's pretty good. Good morning. It's about 4:10. I decided last night. Came out here at about 9:30 to feed this little one, and he drank about 100 mils. So I'm like, I better get up at 4 just to make sure he's still okay. Good morning. He's got a warm mouth. He's alive. Are you looking at me because I'm talking? Oh, he's yawning. So I think he's okay. How you doing, buddy? Have you had some breakfast? Mama's not cleaned yet. We'll take off your coat today, too. I was able to get 50 mils into our little guy, but while I was getting milk out of the one side, I looked over and he was on her other side. I just don't know how aggressive of a drinker he is, so I did offer a bottle and he drank maybe 50 mils, but he was not interested. And he's got a really warm mouth. He knows where everything is, and her teats were a little moist, like wet, so I think he's trying. He knows where everything is, and that's like half the battle. I just think he's a weak drinker. So I don't know. I'll keep trying today to offer a bottle as well as let him be with mom. Good morning. Done? Well, it is a little bit later in the morning. It is about 9:25. And I'm suffering from a bit of a migraine, and no amount of Advil has decided to want to battle this beast. So anyway, I'm going to hit the road and grab some supplies for my lambing kit. It was on my planner to do it on Wednesday because I was hoping to weigh lambs tomorrow and take any that were ready to the sales barn, which is right beside the place where I get my lambing supplies. But because we had our little surprise yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm not about to tempt fate any more than I already do. I'm gonna run over there this morning, grab it while everything's sort of quiet. I actually finally made up my mind this morning to euthanize that little ewe lamb. She was straining again this morning, and I'm like, oh, I can't handle the noise of her, like she's pushing and straining, and I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I'm just gonna put her out of her misery. So I did the dirty deed this morning. I hate it, but I hate seeing them like that as well. Also tried to feed my lamb again, drank about 100 mils, like 50 to 100 mils. So he's drinking a little bit from me, but I still think he's on mum. So he seems content. Mouth is warm, checked his temp. He's well over 37, so I think he's drinking. It's just whenever I come in, he's not drinking. So I'm like, do I feed you? Do I not feed you? So I offer the bottle no matter what, and then if he drinks, fine. And if he doesn't, okay, but are you just weak or are you just not hungry? That is the question. Okay, I got my lambing kit, like at lambing, and my recording kit, so like 24 hours after they lamb. So in my sort of survival kit, I do have to refill this, but this is the iodine. I dip them right away, their navel, to prevent joint ill. I like having paper towel just when I'm gross, which is all the time. I have the OB gloves, which are the long ones, and then I have the little ones that I put over top just to help keep the big ones secure. I also like using these when I'm dipping so I don't get the stuff all over my hands. This is apparently controversial in the sheep world. Some people spray, some people dip, some people use a cup, dip cup. When talking to my vet, he just told me to buy some cheap shooter cups from the dollar store, which I've done for the last couple of years, and the joint ill has been almost nil since I've switched and started doing this. So what he says is just you put enough in to do the ones that are just born, and then dump it, and then every time you have a new sort of flush of lambs, then you're always using fresh iodine. And the point of dipping over spraying is you want the very, very tip of the navel. So yes, I get it all over myself, but I would rather that than joint ill. So we have the shooter cups for that. I always say just do what your vet tells you to do, because if you have issues and you didn't do what your vet told you to do, then they're a little more reluctant to give you advice if you don't follow it. I also have some lube, and my syringe is in there that I use, but this is for any real hard births. If they get stuck, just add a lot of lube. This is not very big, but I just refill the container. And actually what I've been doing is using a piece of the hose that I have for the nanny, and then I just squirt it right into her. So that is the sort of survival kit. This kit is what you see me all the time doing when I'm processing lambs, like 24 hours after they're born. So I put an ear tag in them. I give them a shot of selenium. I scan their tag, do their weights. And then if they're single, they are painted with, singles are painted with red. I changed to green instead of blue. The blue, with this Pro Mark, the blue for whatever reason always explodes. It gets all over me, and the tips stop working. I've gone through probably, I don't know how many cans of blue paint that I've had to throw out. So I switched the blue to green. So green is twins. Triplets are purple, and then anything over triplets is going to be orange. And then I have the tail bands, rubber bands here, and that is the processing kit. So we are ready for babies, and I'd say having this ready will ensure that we don't get any more for a while. My little one has lost his coat. Just a little mini me of mama now. I offered another 50 mils and he drank it, but mama's teats were wet as if he had been up and drinking, but I just haven't caught him up and drinking yet. I saw him up this morning for a little bit. What I have to do now is go through and just clean off my cameras and make sure they are sort of lined up. They get pretty bad. The birds like to sit on them and sort of just get them out of line. Well, hello, stranger. You want to come say hello to everybody? Cinnamon says hi. How you doing? I'm going to check my camera before I climb on the last two. So a couple little smudges, but not terrible. And it looks pretty straight. I would say they look pretty good. What is she doing? Come on, mama. Oh no. I don't know. I'm really hoping she doesn't have preg tox, but she is acting awfully suspicious. Anyway, we're gonna deal with the one at hand. This is her second treatment today.